Hey guys, today we're going to be learning how to import images into Horizon. There are two different ways that I'm going to show you. One is straight just the image as a plane, or you can attach the image to an object. So let's start with that one first. So we're going to go ahead and press Shift A and add a mesh, and this is going to be a plane. Let's go ahead and rotate this 90-degree. I can see it. We're gonna move it up by pressing G, Z, and okay, cool. In this plane, we're gonna go ahead and import an image and add a image to this plane so you can have it as a wall and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and add a material here. We're gonna go to Material, New, and I'm gonna call it Photo 1. And then I will go to the basic color here, options, and click on this yellow dot, and then image texture, and it's gonna go black because it doesn't have an image. So we're gonna go ahead and go into open and click on that. But if you have other options of images that you already import into the project, you can just choose it from here by pressing this arrow. But because we don't have any, we're gonna go ahead and press open, and we're just gonna choose an image that we want to display on a object. Now that we have the image, it doesn't look right. It looked like stretch in. We need to make it fit correctly into the plane so it doesn't look ugly. So with that is, we're gonna go ahead into the UV. Now that we are here in the UV, we're gonna go ahead into up here to this little profile, photo image. That is the images materials that you have into the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this picture so I can display the picture here. As you can see, this picture is, I think it's like 1,000 by 500. In this square, it's not, this object, it's not even the same height. But I'm not gonna stretch that object. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. We're just gonna fix the material so it can fit correctly. We're gonna go ahead and press S, and we're gonna press X to stretch the size in or out, depend how you want it. To me, this looks pretty good there. It looks like it's how it should be. It's not stretched. The image is not stretched enough. But you can play the UV. It all depends how your object is. But in this case, it's good to go. So we're going to go back to the layout. So this is the image that I have, and this is how it's going to look when I import it into Horizon. So this is one way. And again, this way you have to go ahead and file, export. You got to save that FBX file, photo 1, and selected object only, save as. We're gonna save this, and then we gotta go ahead and save this image here. So we're gonna go ahead, file, save as, and again, we need to look at the material name because this needs to match with the material name PNG file, because if not, it's not going to save correctly and you're going to be getting errors when you import it into Horizon. So in this case, it's photo 1, and it's going to be _BR, and that'll be, again, this is just basic basic material, and we're gonna go ahead and save it where it needs to be. So photo 1 _BR PNG, save as. Okay, so now we already have the file, we have the PNG files for this one. Now let me show you this other way that I personally do so I don't have to use another object, but at the same time the image, it will be itself object, but it's just the image. So if we go into the files here, import, I have this option that says image as a plane. If you do not have this, you can go to edit, preference, go to add-ons, and search image. You see it right here, export, and import image as a plane. Go make sure that it's highlighted. You will be able to see that it turns from gray to white. I mean, it's highlighted. And then after that, you can go ahead and save it. But I think I have my defaults as whenever I close it and have it on, it should save by itself. So we're gonna go, after we have that on plugin, we're gonna go into import. image as a plane, and we're gonna go ahead and choose the image. Okay, we have the picture, and then we select it. We're gonna go ahead and move it to this way here, and then we're gonna go ahead and rotate it so we can see it. Alright, move it up, and in here, the difference between this one and this one is that this picture is on a plane. Pretty much, if you have a wall already, you want images in it, you can do this method, or if you just want to put the if you want to put the picture just in front of an object or like a wall, like you can just use this method here. Again, it's almost the same thing. This is a plane, that's a plane, but this is a default plane, the image picture, and this is a picture in a object pretty much. I would just want to show you both ways so you know how to do both. This is the method that I use to import into Horizon. But okay, so now we need to go ahead and save the material here. We're gonna go ahead and change this to photo 2. And this, I'm gonna show you this other way here. So it's gonna call it photo 2, but under 2, I'm gonna go ahead and put underscore UIO. UIO, to be specifically, so if you're imported into Horizon and you want your images to be good quality, I recommend you use underscore UIO. And here it tells you that my material will be underscore BA. So let me explain this. This here, it's what's going to go into the material here. And then this here will be when you save the PNG file. So we did this step here, as you can see. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this step here. Let's go ahead and save this material PNG file. We're gonna go into the UV, and we're gonna go ahead and look for the image that we need to work on. That it is, that it's this. Let's go ahead and you can find your image, this image into here. So now that we have this here, and I want to save this PNG, again, we're going to image, save as, and we're going to go ahead and call it photo 2 underscore BA. Remember, we are doing this pretty much here. We did this in Blender as when we are naming our material. In this part here, we do this and when we save the image PNG material file, and that is what we're doing now. So photo 2 underscore BA, photo 2 underscore UIO, and we put this in here so it can be saved in the file. So material, so Horizon know that what kind of material it is. And in an image, we do photo 2 underscore BA, because this, it's what the file's what Horizon's going to be looking for from this information that I have in the file. All right, with that said, we're going to go ahead and save this, save as, and then we're going to go into Horizon. Well, we're going to go back to the layout, and then we're going to go ahead and save this image and then this image as one file, as, but they're individual objects. So file, export, FBX file, and we're gonna go ahead and save it where it says photos here, photos with an S. Selected objects again, mesh, and then save everything else in there, and then we're going to go into Horizon, import these files. In this case, we're going to need one FBX file and 2 images, because there's 2 images, 2 materials that needs to be upload. Let me go. All right, so we have the 3 files, the 2 images and the FBX. We're going to go ahead and upload. Take this off, don't need that. And import. So it should take a little bit to do his thing there. You can see the file is import, so we're going to go ahead and drag this and put it in here. Alright, so here are the images that we just import. As you can see, they're both an object individually. one is the image, and the first one is adding a texture or an image to an object. For example, if you want a wall that have bricks, you can use the first method. Or if you just want to import a simple image and put in front of the wall type thing, you can do this method. I usually use this when I import for images and stuff like that, but if there's going to be material, I use this method. So yeah, let me know what you want to learn next on the comments. See you in Meta Horizon.